Hello museum friends, it's Anne here and I have two picture frames we're going to work on today, and we're going to cover the wood frames with some eggshells for a very unique finish. I chose black as the background for my frames. I like the way that the white eggshells pop off. When you're gluing down your eggshells, the glue has a tendency to get all over your hands. So I end up switching my fingers around a lot so that they aren't too sticky and they pull the pieces back up. I use a toothpick to move around the pieces and push them down to make sure they're sticking. And I like to leave gaps between the eggshells to make it look like a mosaic pattern. The reason I chose to do two different frames is so I could experiment with the colors and the materials to make them one of a kind. After you have all your shells glued down and it's dry, you want to break off the pieces that are sticking out beyond the frame. I use an emery board at times to sand them off instead of just using my hands, but it helps to do both. I like to take some rubbing alcohol and rub it over all the eggshells and make sure that some of the excess glue gets taken off. This first frame, I'm going to use marking pens, Sharpies, to color the eggshells. It's quite simple. I get the fatter Sharpies because it's just easier and quicker than the fine point ones. I like to have a photo in mind when I'm making my picture frames so that I have an idea of what color I want to use on the frame. I keep the rubbing alcohol handy. I've placed some on a rag to smear around the colors, or I feel like it gives it a nice little finish. This second frame, I decided to use a different finish. I'm going to use some gold acrylic paint and paint it on and smear it around and see what happens. When your finish is completed, you want to paint a varnish over the whole thing. There are a lot of water-based varnishes now, and that's what I suggest. Well, I hope that you've enjoyed making this unique finish on your picture frame.